creating Anarchy. It's your girl Broja and China. And this week we're talking about foreplay because foreplay matters.
No, I was gonna say, like, literally, let's dive right in. Like, the name of the topic is Foreplay Matters. It fucking does. Like, so many men really, I mean, I would say even women, but just, I think I think it's very important for women, foreplay. And I think most men would even agree that it's more important for us than it is for them. But oh my God, it matters. Like, it does.
Yeah.
Like, there should be a movement. That's how important it is.
A
Like,
movement.
yes.
Okay, so do you think it's always necessary though? Like every time we need to do foreplay?
I mean, not every time. I mean, I do think, of course, like it's necessary, but I mean, sometimes you can be aroused and ready to go without foreplay because you're also in the mood and
Like,
the
babe, let's
time's
go to the
right.
bathroom real quick.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
just
Ain't
put
no
it
time
in
for no time for foreplay. Sometimes you just gotta
yeah.
like. So I mean, but for the most part, like if you've got time to do it, do it.
I agree
Yeah.
because foreplay is like getting me started in a way that it's like I love penetration, right? We all love penetration. But foreplay is like it turns my mind on. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to be nastier.
Yeah.
You know, with the foreplay. So definitely agree. It's not always necessary, but when it is, it definitely is. And for the most part, I think that it is.
Yeah, I mean, so like, do you think that like a person can tell when it's necessary? Like, do you think that's a thing? Like when people are like, "Oh, she's not, ready. He's not
Yeah.
ready."
Well,
Like,
I can't speak for other women, but for me, 100%, bitch. I will let you know this ain't it. Like even if I don't say it with my words, you'll feel my body language, and you'll
but that's
know.
the thing. Like with foreplay, like that's what it is. Like reading your body, like the language. It's like language without words. Like even though foreplay, you can use your words to do some foreplay. You really don't have to say anything, and can be completely understood.
Yeah, exactly. But I do like talking during sex, like all around.
Oh yeah, me
So
too, girl. Me
so
too. Even
during our
before it.
foreplay, talk to me
Yeah.
nice. Like 100%. Um,
No, me too for sure. Like foreplay's big in my book. And like when you're becoming a woman, you don't really realize how important it is until you're like, okay, this is just beneficial for one side of the party. Like I need me a
okay, hold
little.
on. With that being said, right? So when you're becoming a woman, right? You explore yourself, okay? And how long does it take you to make yourself come?
Not
With
long
your
at
fingers.
all.
No toys, your fingers, right?
Are you asking or you?
I'm asking.
Oh, I mean minutes.
Minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
I need about 40 seconds tops
Yeah.
to make myself come with my fingers.
Fingers. Yeah.
And that's straight like clitoral play, like no sticking it in. So if you can do that for me, it's gonna take a little longer for you because I just know my body different, I guess.
Yeah. Of
But
course.
if you can do that for me prior to us fucking, if you can make me feel like that prior to us fucking, the orgasm that I get from us fucking, if you can bring me there, it's gonna be crazy. You know
Yeah.
what
I
I'm
mean.
saying?
Yeah, and I was actually reading up, and they were like saying that even if women came during penetration, the orgasm was always better if there was some sort of foreplay involved because it's working you
For
up
sure.
to that point.
And so yeah, like that's if you don't come from the foreplay, but I personally enjoy coming first and then coming again from penetration. Like
Yes.
I love to, like, even if you don't do it with your mouth, like, touch me and make me come first, and then I'm good, let's go, like I'm ready to go. But
So wait,
even your mouth.
speaking of your mouth, some people don't like giving oral or even receiving oral. That's
Yeah,
not
okay.
like what?
That's really crazy. Yeah, no. I enjoy giving head for the most part. Unless I don't
Um,
like you. Like and if we're together, and I'm just like,
I was gonna say if you
I
don't
don't
like
like
them,
you
you
right
shouldn't
now.
even. Yeah, like
No, I'm saying like we're together, I don't like you right now, but I can take your dick, but I'm not sucking it. Like that kind of thing with your
oh,
partner.
like you
But
gotta be happy with them. I'm the same
yeah.
way. No, for
But
sure.
I know two women, right? So one I knew from like when I was like since we were 16, she would say I don't like head. Her thing was uh if it feels like it feels like a dog licking her
What?
pussy.
No
Yeah.
fucking way. What?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, like maybe the person can't eat pussy, right? But I've experienced that type of head before where it's like it's like almost like you can feel the licking in your head, if that makes sense. You know? So no, listen,
Yeah.
I was able to relate with this woman and be like, okay, this is what she was talking about, you know? And then like but on the flip side, I've had good head where I'm like, girl, you tripping. You
Yeah.
don't like head, you know? And then so we did get in our DMs the other day. We got some girl who said that she does what did she say? She said she didn't, it's a friend of ours. She didn't like to give head or she didn't
Yeah,
like to
she
get
doesn't
head.
she doesn't enjoy oral. She says it's just not her thing. She doesn't like receiving oral.
Yeah, but she said that she said she could squirt and come from it, but she does not like it still because she had one bad experience with it. And I think that's a little crazy because I've had
I
a bad
mean,
experience
maybe
too
it's
with
like a
it.
personal bad experience that like sets it off. Because if you're coming in from it, why the fuck
Why not?
would you not
Yeah.
like it?
Yeah.
I mean, if your partner is not willing to put their mouth on your fucking genitals, there's like there there's something else that needs to be discussed because I feel like
Yeah.
it's deeper than that. I've met a lot more men who don't give oral than I've met women who don't give oral though.
Yeah. I've met men who don't give oral and then they get with a specific woman and they do. So I also like I think it depends on the person. But I don't know. I think I've met equally women who don't give head and men who will be like, I won't give head. But I've also seen both renege on that. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
ended up doing it. You know what I'm saying?
And I
So I
loved
think it just
it. Like
depends. Yeah, exactly. I think it really depends.
so what would you
Um,
do?
if someone didn't want to give me head,
Yeah, like if you got with somebody and like you're feeling them and then they're like you're like, "Oh, you
not
don't
at
give
all. I don't
head."
do this. You will. That's what I would say.
Exactly. Just
Not
kiss
yet.
it. Just kiss it.
Yeah.
Just give it a little kiss.
But honestly, like on a serious note, I would just okay, I'm not giving you head then. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't think it's a deal breaker initially. So
You gonna
I
do
would
it.
just
Yeah, you gonna do
yeah.
it. It's a game now.
You're gonna
Now
do
it's a
it.
game.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean initially, all right, bet you don't wanna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna meet you in the middle and do it if you're not gonna do it. Someone said, always better when you enjoy doing it. It turns me on going down on a woman. So I agree. I give the best head when I am like eager to give head. Like
Yeah.
when it's like, all right, you need this from me right now. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you some head and it's gonna be good, but like the best head I can give comes from me actually being like, pull your fucking pants down. I wanna do this, you know?
Yeah. But like is there
Um
some type of like foreplay going on for you or arousal going on for you before that gets like started? Or are you just like,
no,
oh,
sometimes I'm just horny and I want to, you know, like I can look at in a sense, this might sound crazy to some, giving head as foreplay for myself. It will for sure like um get me wet and ready.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so um I think like foreplay can relax somebody. Like it has mental like benefits to it for
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Um like it just gets you to understand a person's body, relaxes you before. I love foreplay. Like foreplay is it for me. Like it's very rare that um
And foreplay is
like
not
you're gonna
always head, so there's that too, you know.
yes, like there's like you said, talking, touching, even there's like intimate ways of doing foreplay.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, like foreplay for me can be like washing my hair in the shower and
Yeah.
just like things like that. That just like oh yeah,
Well,
I'm
that's
definitely
really
doing some
romantic
shit.
for me. Yeah, that's romantic for me. I don't think I would be turned on by that, but maybe like I get my hair
No,
washed
I
a
like
lot.
it.
I'm a spoiled ass bitch.
Yeah, but you just don't want to do something. I'm gonna give you a little toppy right now, bitch. Well, not bitch. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're calling your man a bitch, that's an issue.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Sometimes
No.
they can.
Yeah. You acting like a bitch. Oh. Someone said I can't date someone who doesn't give head, no cap, because after a long day of work, a nigga needs. Okay. Yo, I'm so happy you said that. What is this nigga's name? I think it's Key Glock. If I'm
Oh
wrong,
my
someone
God, I was
correct me.
gonna bring that up to you too. That's
Yes,
so funny.
he does not eat pussy, but he says that he would not be with someone who doesn't give head. But he would have sex with someone who doesn't give head. He's no pressure, right?
But he
But
wouldn't be with
relationship
somebody.
wise, he wouldn't be with them. But yet he doesn't give head. So
But
it's
did
like
he
crazy.
explain why he doesn't give head?
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole episode. I just seen a little piece of it.
That's wild. Like, I don't know. That's wild. He must have experienced some
Well,
crazy
okay.
ass shit.
No, let me say this as a woman though, right? A woman who's dealt with women. I prefer to suck a dick over eating pussy.
Oh
And this
yeah,
is why.
I don't even think you gotta explain it, bitch.
Exactly.
I don't
Like,
even think that shit needs to be explained.
so it's like when a man says that, it's like, all right, I get it, but you gonna eat this one or
Yeah, but
deal
it's like
breaker?
it takes a lot for them to say like they won't do it. Like, why won't you do it? I mean, if one thing to
No,
say that, and then to say you just won't do it for anybody. You know, you'll do it for somebody, but not anybody.
that's the thing. People say, "Oh, I don't do that because they don't do it," but then they find that somebody and they do. You know, like I said,
Yeah.
I know a few personally who are like, "Oh, I don't eat pussy," and then turn around and they eat the woman that they're with, and the girl's like, "Yeah, he said he didn't, but
Now he's
you know what
eating
I'm
ass
saying?"
too.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I don't think that there's like I think there is a reason behind it. Like my personal reason, it's like we're not gonna do it.
You know what, Berja?
Yeah, you
I'm
know
not gonna
what?
do
I mean,
it. I'm not
yeah,
gonna do it. Like, wait,
I
wait.
did it.
Yeah.
By the end of the episode, you'll
Yeah.
probably hear my reason.
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, give her like 15 minutes. You'll hear it, everybody.
Yeah, exactly. I want to read. Can I get
Okay.
some podcast comment? But I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, he did have a good comment. Let's go back.
All right, foreplay is absolutely necessary for new partners. It can set the tone for how dirty your new partner is and how about it you really are. Ooh, like love that because
I
I
agree.
agree.
I agree, but you know what too? Like for me, I'm not always comfortable at first. So it's like what you get out of me the first couple of times is not what you're gonna get out of me when I'm actually comfortable with you. And that's why I think like people lack a lot of foreplay because you know people are insecure with their bodies or they're in their head about it. You know, like I think a lot of that goes on.
But you want to know something? It's funny that you say that because I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite, and I hate to admit this, right? When we first get together, I'm way more
Freaky.
experimental,
Okay.
I guess, you know?
Okay.
Like, because it's like, you know, it's fun in the beginning. It's fresh. You get those feelings. You like, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, I'm gonna make you fall in love, you know, and you're
Yeah.
doing more. And then once you get comfortable with a person, it's like, okay, this is our routine. This is our thing. So, all right, come on, bend me
Okay, no,
over
I
real
could
quick.
see that. Like I
You
could see
know,
that.
so I'm very like in the beginning, I think it's sex alone is just very much more
Intense. There's
yeah.
more, yeah, for sure.
And you
It's
want to
more
make it more
intense.
entertaining and more fun and more spontaneous, you know, at the beginning. Like think about when you first get with somebody, the amount of sex you have compared to when you're fucking 6, 7 years in, you know?
Yeah, but see, like, I don't know. For me, it's different. For me, it's like the foreplay in the beginning is cool. Yeah, the sex is intense. But like, as I get more comfortable, you're definitely going to get more from me foreplay, you know? I mean, you've seen
I
that
feel
on the
that.
things that we've talked about. And then I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
girl, like, you know, like I
We
tried this
tried
after
this.
this, yeah, after
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah.
So,
I feel that.
but you
I'm
know,
definitely the opposite though.
so speaking of that though, like I think that a lot of people do get comfortable in their relationships. And I think that's where like the lack of foreplay does uh, occur. Like in the beginning, you know, it's going down like you said, like it's intense. You want to make somebody fall in love, want you, you want these things, and then once you get comfortable and you feel like you have this person, I feel like you get comfortable and it stops. And if you're not having good sex, you're not having a good relationship, good communication. I think, you know, sex is a release for a lot of people, and this is something that I've learned. Okay.
No, for sure, bitch. I'm listening. Can I get some podcast that you have to earn China's platinum package?
You do, bitch. This shit ain't
If that ain't
free.
the fucking truth, oh my god, for real, that's crazy. Um, but yeah, no, I for sure agree. I don't know. It's like I don't want to get too into my personal sex life, so I'm not gonna do
It
that.
doesn't gotta be personal, bitch. Speak from perspective. They don't gotta know.
No, it's okay. What I was
Now
gonna
it's
say is like,
obvious.
okay.
Yeah.
um,
Um. No,
Ashley
I think.
Marie said,
Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead. She said, "Now, what kind of foreplay do you guys like? Fake stripper, dress up, touchy feely." So that's role playing, right? And I guess that is a part of
It's
foreplay.
yeah.
Which so I think that, and this is something that I've always been like asked to try, but like I've told you guys in previous episodes, I'm no actress, right? So it's hard for me. So I've been like, oh, like the whole you're out, but then you separate, and then like I approach you like we're just meeting type shit. Um, that is like a form of foreplay, which I think would be like sexy, but I would just be laughing the whole
The whole
time because
time.
I'm not into the role playing thing. Like I'm into talking while we have sex and role playing in that sense, like
That
talking
sense.
about things. But like pre role playing before we're like fucking, I don't know if I could do it. But I've been
I do
asked
more
plenty.
mental role playing. Like I'm not like
Yeah,
exchanging it with my partner, but mentally I'm like role playing. But what
girl,
is your
what you
form?
be thinking about?
I mean, like I
um,
should ask this nigga to drop some bands right now, bitch.
yeah.
But what is your
What do you mean?
favorite?
What's my
Like,
form? Like,
yeah, she has what she has. She has like, what is your form of your favorite
oh, okay.
forms?
You're trying to rouse up our viewers, girl.
Girl,
Um, I like for foreplay, I like my titties being stimulated and my nipples, but I don't like them being sucked. So there's a way, and who touches me knows my body, so it's like he knows. But and then I like head, like I like getting my neck kissed. I don't, you
yes.
know,
Oh
and
my
this is
God, the
one
neck,
thing.
bitch.
Yeah, this is one thing that a lot of women might not agree with. I prefer my pussy to get kissed versus licked all the time. Like kiss it
Yes.
softly and breathe
Make
on it.
out with it. Make out with it.
Yeah,
Girl,
versus
me too.
I don't need so much tongue all the time. Like you could
Yeah.
just like caress it with your lips for real, and I could go crazy.
No,
Um,
that's me too for sure. Like lips,
yeah.
the ears, the neck.
Hmm.
I like bites, like little love bites. I like
Yeah, you
that.
mentioned that. That's
Yeah. But massages, oh my God, like if you give me a massage, yeah, bitch, we heard that. You know what?
sorry.
You know what? You're cut off. That's it.
Okay. Oh, someone said so. Ray052 said foreplay can't be for too long. You have to know when it's time. Tap in on that.
For sure. I mean, I don't even like having like eventually it's like, okay, enough, put it in. You give me
Yeah.
like I'm like that. Like I'll be the one that initiates like, okay, now it's time to like get it going because it's you know, my partner's pleasing me and when I'm ready, he's just like, okay, let's do it. But
So you know, for me, when it's too much, foreplay is if I've already come, right? If I come
oh, and
from
they keep going.
clitoral, if I come from clitoral stimulation, I'm done. Like, and I'm not done all the way, but I'm done from that. Like now you need to
Now move.
penetrate me, you
Yeah.
know? But also it's like if it's going too long and it's repetitive, it's like, okay, stop. Like
And switch it up.
that also can be a too much thing for me. So
Yeah, no,
I
I
agree.
agree. Oh, okay,
Hmm.
we both agree, bitch. Like, no, I
um
agree for sure. Like, don't, not too long. Don't give it to me too long. But don't give it to me
Yeah.
too
Well,
short either. Like, don't
I
just
don't.
think you're
I was
gonna
about to
give it
say
a
I
little
don't
kiss
want to
and
say
stick it
don't
in.
give it to me too long because like I could get like I said I love my titties being stimulated. So it's like I could take that for so long, like because it feels like you're gonna come, but then you're not, or maybe it just will take a while from that. So I could take it for so long because I'm enjoying it, like really enjoying it. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so
There's no time frame on it, but
let's ask everybody to drop their favorite form of foreplay. So if you guys are watching this, let us know what your favorite form of foreplay is.
yeah, we did get some in the question thing, but I forgot. I know one was like erotic massages. Somebody said that they enjoy fuck. It was like their booty hole being played with or something. No, listen,
Why
and
you
then
had to say it like that? Grow the fuck up, Brosia.
hold on,
What?
and then hold on, and then I seen that post I shared on our story today, right? About men and booty holes because I don't know. I just assumed it was a man on the NGL
Anal.
shit.
Anal.
Yeah, right. So I assume anal is not foreplay. That is the full thing. But you know,
But
just a
it's your
little tickle.
anal. The
Yeah, right.
butthole isn't anal, bitch. You're sitting.
So listen, but then I'm looking on Facebook and I see a post from somebody that I know that was like, dudes are really out here getting their salads tossed or something like that. And so it's more anal talk, but from a man. And all the guys in the comments, not all of them, but there was a significant amount, which I was surprised to see, that were like, we're grown now. Yeah, that shit feels good. Girls love it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, so that's another
I
thing that dudes
you
want them
know,
into it.
yes, like I heard so many stories of men actually liking like butt play.
Yeah.
And women being down for it. Like it's so much more common than what people think. And for me, I mean, I don't think it's homosexual or gay or
I
whatever if a
don't.
man
Yeah.
likes his ass being played with. I mean, as long as another man's not doing it.
Exactly.
And you know
That's
what I
what
mean?
makes it gay. And that's what people don't understand. They're like, we did get one of our responses to that today that was like, no, don't care. No man should want that, whatever. But like, we're human, right? And our bodies are made to feel things and do things. And I think that a man having a spot in him that it can be pleasured, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you enjoy that spot being pleasured from a woman, how can that make you gay? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
as long as it's
that's my
not a
take on
man.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't eating
I'm
no ass.
yeah, maybe the gooch, but no
Just a
ass.
gooch?
Okay. Bitch, I can't.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
shit.
I mean, a man's G spot is in his ass, so I mean, it was put there for a reason.
Somebody said lick mine, but not too long. Switch it up. No shame in my game. A lot of guys in the comments was like, yeah, I love it. Like I was like, oh, okay. Someone said, will you play a character for foreplay? Like, what if the guy wants a galaxy theme? Then he is going to have to think about the galaxy theme in his head because I can't help him with that. I'm not a
Bitch,
foreplay kind
I
of
will
bitch.
put on some fucking
Do
the
your
little
thing,
eyes on
cause
top of your head, like the little fucking
yeah,
galaxy clothes.
fucking
Fuck
right.
it.
Uh-uh.
I'm about to take you out of this world, baby. Like, fuck it, let's do it. I don't know how
And
it
you
would
know
really
what?
be
That's the
though.
most I could do is wear a costume, but I'm not going to be like,
I come from
I'm
outer
not,
space.
I'm not doing that. Y'all got me fucked
I'd be
up.
like, get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out. I'm like, don't do this.
Someone say, wait, what did I walk into? No ass, definitely. Get nasty, fuck it. Love it. If a shorty eat my ass, she got a dip, no cap, but that's me personally. You know
Wait, so
what?
she eats his ass and then she's gotta leave, but she's gotta eat that ass first. Let's get that
But
right.
he would like it. I bet you would like it. I bet all of
Don't
you
knock it till you
even
try it.
exactly. But
Oh,
you know what? You might not. I
I
don't
was
like getting
gonna
my ass ate for real.
I don't like having
No,
my ass
no.
eaten either, and I won't eat ass, so I can't say don't knock it till you try it because like I'm over here not eating ass, so
Yeah,
if,
kind of like to
if
think
it,
I eat ass because I ate the gooch before, but it's not the same.
I've eaten gooch too, but you threw me off when you said you eat gooch. Like I licked the gooch, and you were like, yeah, I eat gooch, so it's like
You gotta
Okay,
eat it by you lick it a lot, and that's how you eat it.
that's how you
Give
eat
it
a
a little
gooch.
nibble.
I like when you said that, I was like, damn, I really did eat the gooch. Like that's what was going on. Like I was in that shit, bitch.
Exactly, because you don't ever just like give it a lick and go back up. You be in there for a second, and it's like let him enjoy that.
Dog, I can't stand you.
Yo, if a girl has to eat my ass and she's serious, I'm dead as fuck scared of her. Whatever. I don't think you would. I think you would be down in the moment and then you would try it. Like, okay, never mind. We're not even gonna get into that scenario. We don't even have to. Let's get back into the facts though. But so they do say that it does have really good mental benefits, and they say it connects you to your partner in a different way than just, jumping out and jumping right into sex. It connects you guys physically, of course, emotionally, mentally, like it puts you guys in a place together. So that's why, well, that's another reason why foreplay is super important, like not just for the pleasure, but for the intimacy
Yeah,
of
like
it.
I think that has a lot to do with like understanding your partner's body. And you know what? Like, have you ever said sorry during sex without saying sorry? Like, have you ever had that type of sex, like the makeup sex, but there's like foreplay going on, and you could just feel like the intimacy.
Oh,
Like
not
you could,
always say sorry. I
you know
say it
what,
with my mouth,
bitch?
but I get what you mean. I feel like you have
I'm
to
just saying,
apologize.
like, yeah, it's like intimacy is like comes with foreplay, and I think like a relationship needs that. And like, we spoke on like things getting old in a relationship, and I think that's where a
Yeah,
lot of things like that. I think that's a lot of things where like men start wanting to get straight to the point, coming home, getting a nut off, and then that's it. A woman just laying on her back, and he sticks it in. That's it. Like that's not making love. That's not intimate. That's just
that's just
a
doing it because you need to release that.
yeah. And
But
then you're
that,
going. Good.
go ahead.
Oh, you're
Don't stop
going.
doing that to me. You go.
Your relationship is not going to survive a relationship like that. It's just not. I mean, there has to be more excitement in it. And I
No,
think a
I
lot of
agree
people
100%.
fail to, yeah, a lot of people fail to realize that. Like, if you're not getting the foreplay that you want, you have to communicate it.
Oh, for sure. I'm big on communicating sex. That's one thing about it. I would not let you be doing shit to me. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. Like you're not gonna do shit to me that makes you feel good or it's arousing you and it's doing nothing for me. I'm definitely gonna say something. There's been times, like I said, I've like in the past, I've had that person that my friend was talking about. They like their head feels like a
A
dog
dog?
licking
What the fuck?
you.
I'm gonna have to
Like
do something
that
about
was that
that.
was
Like
what she
that.
referred to. It's no, it's like it's almost like you just feel the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like you're feeling the you're not getting aroused, you're just feeling the nature of them licking you. It's nasty. It's not good. But I've expressed it like this isn't it. This is not happening and I don't want you to eat me out no more. So switch
Yeah,
it
but
up.
was that his fault or was she just in her head about it? Because I feel
Well,
like
I'm
that's
talking
his
about me right
fault.
now. That's what she said, but I thought of her in that moment when it happened to me. I was like, yo, this is what she was talking about. And no, it wasn't my fucking fault. It was him. He was not a good pussy eater.
Was he like a chihuahua?
You know what? No, it was more like a fucking like a German shepherd.
Damn, that takes a lot of deep thought, bitch.
Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't good. Not good. I was about to say something and I forgot. My house got turned up. I don't
That
know if
was
you guys
yeah,
heard
I
it.
feel
I'm
you there.
sorry.
So what about teasing? Do you like teasing? I think like that's a form of foreplay.
I love teasing, and there's very different types of teasing. Also, like it takes me back to my, you know, outside version of foreplay. You can tease each other in that nature. You could be dancing all night, you know, out together and tease each other in that nature, and then know you're going home to fuck like crazy. You could, I love to be teased personally, in every way that there is. Like, I love that shit. But there's like the whole, oh, I'm licking you and I know you're loving it, but I'm gonna stop for a little bit and I'm gonna just
Yes.
breathe for a second
Make you
on it.
want
And
me. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I love teasing. That's one of my favorite forms, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I love to tease and be teased. Like, have you
Yeah.
ever so I know you said that that you come off of clitoral play, right?
Hmm.
Um, so but have you ever came off of like strictly teasing and touching through the clothes and just like not, being penetrated? Or like, like
Um,
oral things like that.
so with a woman, I've experienced like coming from not taking off your clothes, but we were still touching, you know. We're coochie bumping. uh,
Okay, well, have you ever made a man come without like oral, without touch, like
no,
foreplay? Like,
I have not, but I've just gotten a man so much there that when he put it in me, a few seconds go by
and
and
that's it, yeah.
that's it. And you know what? I don't even I don't even be mad at that shit sometimes. Like if it's a regular thing for sure, but when it happens, it's like, oh, I'm
Ooh,
flattered.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Sometimes,
got
like, if
your
that shit
ass.
takes, yes, girl, like, if that
Yeah.
shit takes too long, sometimes it's like, excuse me.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not enjoying this. You saying,
And they'd
yeah,
be
gotta
like,
be
chill,
fucked
it's
up.
round two. Like,
Yeah.
no, but no, for sure. Like, there's too long. Like, sometimes, like, there's some, there's times where it's like you want them to come fast, even if you're not getting off. But I've came off of not being penetrated or like clitoral play, and vice versa. I've made somebody come without doing that too, and that's exciting. Like that type of teasing to where it gets to like that extent. Like, ew.
Yeah, that's also flattering. Like, what, nigga? I
Yeah,
was just kissing on your neck. You just came?
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, okay, I got it. I still got it. All right, I'm
Hmm.
fucking with this.
Okay, so this comment is from Ez Esco. Says, can't expect a man's head to be A1 if y'all just stop them. If they doing it wrong, rather than give them tips on giving you better head, even if you don't fuck them again. Um, it all depends on the man. If we're committed together, I'm going to express the way I want you to do me. If we're not, like, it's not happening again.
I don't got
Like,
time to be teaching you
I
shit.
don't got time to be teaching you nothing. You should know. Like, you should not have
Just
even
pull your
started touching
pants
me
up
without the
and
knowledge.
tap them on the
And you
shoulder
know,
and walk
sometimes
out.
it's not even that. It's like, you know what, your head is trash. Let's see what the dick's hitting like, and you know, we could go from there.
Damn, that's wild. Like for somebody to not give me good foreplay and then to me be like, all right, let's try the dick out. Like if you don't give me good foreplay, I'm not giving you sex.
Well, it depends how bad I want the sex. Like, did I need the foreplay to get turned on, or did I just, you know, you wanted to do that, so you went down there, and I'm like, oh, bet, but you know what, it's not given. Let's try this instead.
Let's try it.
It really depends. Yeah.
So do you
Uh,
think that somebody like if they give trash dick, I mean trash foreplay, that they're gonna have trash dick?
no, no, especially because I've had someone give great foreplay and give me trash dick. So I
Trash
don't think
dick.
they go hand in hand. For no.
Yeah, but okay, I could see that because somebody could give such great foreplay because their dick is trash or they're lacking in that department. But I feel like if the sex is good, the foreplay is good too.
No,
You thinking
not
hard, bitch?
necessarily. Yeah, like not necessarily. I don't think so. I think a person could be really bad at foreplay but give you really good dick. They can know what to do with their body versus know what to do with their hands and mouth.
Yeah. I mean, we did read
Yeah.
something that a lot of men struggle with kind of like anxiety with foreplay.
Yes, that's something I wanted to talk about, right? Because okay, you read something that said
It
it reduces,
reduces.
yes,
Hmm.
foreplay reduces performance anxiety for a man. I heard that it increases sometimes performance anxiety for a man. Like, if we do this too long, am I going to lose my erection? Am I going to come too fast from doing all this and getting worked up, and then I put it in her? Like, I have experienced that, things like that. So it was interesting to see the two different, articles that are like, oh, well, if you do this, it's beneficial for this. And then it's like, oh, if you do this, it can hurt you here, like for the same thing. That was super interesting to see. But I could for sure see how it would increase the performance anxiety for a man before seeing how it would reduce it. But I also see that part too. But I just think I lean more towards it would increase it, because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm sucking your dick for however long you're eating my pussy. And there are men who eat pussy for pleasure. Like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
yeah, they could start with a soft dick and then eat your pussy and then be rock hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I've done all this for this long, and now I'm ready to put it in her, but I'm coming ASAP. Like, so that could be like an anxiety for them as well.
oh, like it works them up too much to where, like you said, they put it in and now they're gonna come because it's
Yeah.
okay. I get that part. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to think that men do like foreplay too, but I think that men are more willing to do it in the beginning of a relationship, like to get the girl and this and that, and then once the relationship is established, I do think that men do tend to fall behind on making sure that their woman is getting that foreplay. Not all scenarios, but
Yeah.
a lot do, and then they wonder why their woman isn't pursuing them sexually and stuff, because it's like, if she's not getting foreplay and like getting her orgasm, like getting her nut off, why is she just gonna
press herself to make sure you're
you're
100%
getting your
good? If
5
she knows
minutes?
that if she bends over real quick, you're going to be good regardless. So why would she go out of her way at this point if you're not going out your way for her?
Yeah, so I want to read something that I read. It says the average time to ejaculate for a male after penetration is 5.5 minutes. Okay, women orgasm in an average of 14 minutes.
If we
So,
do.
yeah, from penetration.
Yeah.
So that's a big gap. Like, there has got to be something to make up for that gap. And
Well,
it's
they say
got to,
foreplay, they say that it can stimulate the body to increase the chances of orgasm for a woman faster, especially. So that's why, guys, foreplay matters. Please your woman, do all that you can. Take your time on her prior to just getting to the sex. The sex can be so quick sometimes that it's like, work your way up to make her enjoy the experience as you did. Because I am a firm believer in sex feels different to men than it does women.
mm-hmm.
I
And
won't
I
get
think
into
foreplay feels different. I think foreplay feels different for men than it does for women. As far
I'm on the
as
fence. I'm on the fence.
you're on the fence,
Yeah,
I don't know.
but
I
I
think
mean
it's more important for
penetration.
women.
Oh, I think it's definitely more important for a woman to experience the foreplay because again, like you said, like it's harder for us to reach that orgasm. So it's very important that you take care of us prior, like I personally like and prefer to come from foreplay before we even get into it. There are times where it's like, all right, you know what, let's go. But overall, like if we're going to do this, I want to feel like all of that. And I will tell you, don't stop. And I won't let you stop until I get mine. And then I'm trying to get mine again. But if you come too fast, I'm okay with that because I already got mine, from the foreplay. So it
Yeah,
definitely is more important to a woman for a woman, not to a woman,
for a
because it could be
woman.
just as important to a man. Like suck my
Yeah.
dick, bitch.
Um,
you know.
I also read, and it has to go with what you just said. It says a recent Australian study found that most women are more aroused by the idea of foreplay than sex itself. And I could see that. I could see that
Yeah.
being a thing for sure.
But I love sex, so I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say.
for sure. But I feel like there has to be, like, if your man is not giving you foreplay, no.
Yeah, no, that for me is a deal breaker. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be head all the time. Like stimulate my body in different ways. There's something called tantric sex. And it is basically like pleasing the body with your breath and your hands. Um,
I'm gonna try
and you
it.
it's like, yeah, girl,
Catch me next week.
listen.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Like,
Yeah, listen, read up on it, guys. I still have some like research to do on it, so I'm not gonna just give too much right now. But it's just a lot to do with, like I said, breathing and touching and massage and using your voice to stimulate the body in a way that they're preparing for the orgasm. But you can also orgasm from it. That shit is so sexy to me. Like, talk to me, moan while you're
oh my God,
doing
yes,
it, like, and before
girl.
we're fucking, like, moan while you're kissing my neck, like, let me hear you, like, right while you're everywhere, let me hear you. I love that arouses me really fast. And I speak for most women, like, you see, China just agreed. I
Yes.
speak for most
Yeah,
women
I'm
when I
like,
say
I'm
this.
over here like, yes, girl. Like,
We love this shit. Someone, Ray052 said breathing is a big key. Like, facts, especially, not especially because it's all like nice, but when you're given head, if you breathe on it versus just, oh, I'm gonna lick because licking is what they say giving head is, right? Like, breathing and kissing is so much better for me than the actual form of licking until I'm ready to come. Then it's like, all right, let's get to it.
yeah,
But
put that work
that, like,
in.
yeah, like that, I guess it's the tantric part of things. You're taking your time and you're breathing on it and you're, like, talk to me while it's in your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
those things, woo,
Like, what'd you say down there? What?
yeah.
Say it again. Like,
I don't
keep
even
up.
care what the fuck you said. Just say it
Yeah.
again. That's how I feel. Like, Money Mason said growl.
You know what? Money Mason. Or growl like a lion. What was it?
Like a lion. Oh, fuck! I forgot the
Yes, girl. He said something about a lion.
Hey, I want to see some of the comments. I agree with you, Broja. Let me see. Okay, I think we like. I ain't dropping any more jewels. Niggas gonna have to pay me for this. All right, it's okay. We're gonna drop the jewels, so it's fine.
You said like a tiger.
But we do appreciate your jewels.
So,
You want to take another shot? I've had this shot poured up for a minute. Sorry,
so
I'm
I
just doing this
swear
real
to
quick.
God, I was going to ask you the same fucking thing.
Look at us. I missed you, girl.
I miss you too. I'm gonna see you soon.
Yes. Look up at her and tell her she tastes good as hell. Ray052 said. You
That
better.
what you?
She tastes good as hell. I'm gonna ask anyway.
Oh, do I taste
Oh,
good?
hold on. I poured this into the wrong shot glass, guys. So I'm gonna switch it. Cheers. I love you.
I love you.
Woo, to eating the gooch.
To eating the gooch. Woof. You gonna eat some gooch tonight?
You never know. Depends how many shots.
Woof. I don't know. Like I've never heard of that term, and then it's so funny because once we spoke about it, that was like a topic on Twitter for everybody. Like people were talking about eating the gooch.
Yo, after we talked about it, it was everywhere, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
That's the Matrix, though. Like, we could get into that another day, bitch. But that's the fucking Matrix. Cause get the fuck out of here. But when I first learned about the gooch was, you remember the Chihuahua you gave me,
And you named him
and
Gucci.
I named him Gucci, but his nickname was Gooch, and the person I was with at the time was like, you can't call this nigga Gooch. And I was like, why? And he explained to me what the Gooch is, and I was like, damn. I still called him Gooch, of course, but I was like, oh, I learned something new. That's when I first learned about what a Gooch
Yeah,
was.
I didn't. It took me a while to know what the fuck a gooch is.
Yeah, I wasn't eating Gooch back then, though.
Nah, that's some grown woman shit right there.
Yeah. Ray052 said, y'all about to make me take a shot. Gotta get up early, but fuck it. Definitely fuck
Do
it.
it.
Take a shot. If we get 5 comments with black hearts right now from different people, it can't be the same person. We'll take another one. But okay, so you also read something that said that foreplay keeps things fun and prevents infidelity. Do you believe that? Like, is that
I do. I do. I think
really?
I do because you know what? I think it makes things more fun and intimate, and it connects you more with your partner. And it's not just boring sex. Like if you guys are just having straight sex, and you know, you don't always have to have foreplay to have great sex. Like you can have great sex that way, but I think with foreplay, you are connecting with your partner in more than just a sexual way. And for me, I feel like my relationships are always better when foreplay is going on versus just when you fall into that routine of straight sex. It gets boring that way. I
So
like foreplay.
I could agree that it connects you better, all that, right? Sex alone, just making sure you're intimate physically with your partner, um, will connect you better. But no, you can give the nigga the nastiest, most freakiest, spontaneous sex of his life. Shit he's never done with anybody else. That motherfucker will still cheat. So I don't believe in, oh, if you do this more, you're no infidelity. If you do this
Well,
more,
I'm not saying
infidelity won't
that.
happen.
I don't think I'm saying that it's not going to happen. I mean, infidelity is going to happen if that's the type of person that you're with, regardless. However, I feel like the more sex and the more fun and the more intimate things are, the more focused you guys are on each other, and it could prevent infidelity or the
Well, let
want
me
to
just
be
say
with somebody else.
the reason I disagree with that is because I think men are animals. We all have like animalistic nature in a sense. Um, and I've had the craziest sex, um, and still been cheated on in the past, you know? So I disagree. I don't think that there's anything us as women could do to fucking prevent our partners from cheating. Like what you suck is bitch. I sucked a nigga's dick with ice with a Jolly Rancher. Like I was exploring back when I first started having sex, and that nigga still, it just like he still was dumb and doing his thing. And granted, he always came back, but he still was doing his thing. So I don't think that, having foreplay with your partner can prevent them from cheating. Can it increase the intimacy between you two? Can it connect you guys mind, body, and soul better? For sure. But as far as like, none of that could even prevent the cheating. You could be connected to somebody physically, mentally, spiritually, and they can still cheat. So I don't think that any form of foreplay, the wildest foreplay in the world, could stop somebody from
I
fucking
think a man or like
stepping out.
especially a man is more likely to cheat on you if you're not giving him head. Like
Yeah,
if you're
of
not
course,
giving
more
him
likely
enough
it's like you not
foreplay,
doing
like
it, but you can also be giving that motherfucker head and he's still gonna go cheat.
still, yeah, for
So
sure.
it's like either way, it's like a nigga's gonna be a nigga. You lose either way. Like Mal said, drop some black hearts. We have 5 people who drop black hearts, bitch.
There
So
we
get your
go.
shot
No,
ready.
I got it ready.
Okay.
I had to push it out of them. They were telling people to drop black cards for a
Yeah,
part.
that's all. That's all. Mouse, are you still down to come on and give us your perspective? Let me know in the comments, and I'll request you for the second half. Ooh, let me use some salt this time. That last one killed me a little bit. Shot. Shout out to HBL Prosper for being here the whole fucking time.
For real, active as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We all getting drunk, huh? Yes, we are. Someone said, "Oh shit,
No.
that's what the black hearts are for." Honestly,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
It's creating Anarchy's thing, but we love that. You ain't no
You.
easy. No, not yet.
Not yet, but
I'm
we
at
do.
I'm at the court, but I'm down. Add me before I have to go back on. Damn. Okay. You want to add him real quick before the second half?
No, we'll end it and come back.
Well, he seems like he's gonna be quick.
Okay, so let's do it.
All right. Cheers to foreplay.
Ooh.
Yo,
Yeah.
what's
Hey!
up? Yo,
Let's good.
Y'all can hear me okay?
We can hear you just fine.
All right. Look, I apologize, guys. I forgot that I'm in this group where we play ball every
That's
Wednesday
crazy because you said you had your
or
alarm set
Sunday.
and everything.
Had my alarm set and all, bruh. Crazy.
Crazy.
But listen, I did catch the beginning of the show. And I gotta say, man, I agree with everything you guys were saying. When it comes to like foreplay, it's not always necessary because like both parties are just like heated in the moment, and it's like it's just go time. But for the most part, when you can make time for foreplay, it has to happen because it's stimulation for me, it's stimulation for her. You know what I mean? It's stimulation for both parties. And being that I'm Haitian, I love to eat pussy. So I forgot my dog was just sitting right next to me. That's crazy. But no, that's listen, that's just no, for real though. Like that's just something that is just it's pleasure for us. You know what I'm saying? While we're doing it, just to be able to see your girl really just get into the mood for it, and it makes it easier too when it comes to the second part of it, when it's really time to throw it down. So foreplay is definitely necessary. Foreplay should, what did I say last time? Foreplay matters, right? Foreplay matters.
Not a
it
question.
matters. You need it. You need it. Sometimes.
So let me ask you this. Go ahead.
And I was just gonna say, sometimes foreplay can just be enough too. You know what I mean? Straight up. All right, so what's up? What you gonna ask me?
Are you okay with you giving foreplay and not receiving it and moving on to the penetration?
Yes. Absolutely.
He's like, yes.
Absolutely.
I said I'm patient and I love eating pussy.
Yeah.
Right. Let me. I'm gonna type it and you can pin that, bro, because it's really facts. Haitians love.
He wants you to pin it, bitch.
Like show everybody.
Hey, bro, it's on there. It's on there because it's really facts, though. Look, my man's Mason said all day. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is facts. Y'all just don't understand. Like, I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. It really is pleasing when you can please your partner, bro. Like, and it doesn't have to go all the way. Meaning, like, sex doesn't have to follow. You know what I mean? Like, I can make you nut, and I can put you to sleep that way. It's a vibe, bruh. So, foreplay.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever been with a woman who doesn't like foreplay, or maybe like self-conscious for her body and just wants to just get straight to it?
Yeah, and I honestly, we gotta be honest, right? Like, sex is a big factor in relationship, right? I mean, what's the start of attraction? It's always physical because you see someone, hey, this guy is handsome, or this chick, she's very pretty, and it really starts from there, right? Then the conversation comes in, intellects and all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? We go through certain roles to get to where we're getting to. So when it's time to really throw down, like, you want that. And when you don't get that, can you pay attention to the game? So look,
they want to tap in on foreplay.
It's really crazy. Like, guys, y'all gotta respect this. I'm literally on a court full of men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about foreplay, and they acting like they don't do it. Like, these niggas got wives. They going home to do that right now. So
right.
Nah, but as I was saying though, like when it comes to foreplay, you don't have to get it back, but it can be a deal breaker in relationships because it's like, if it's something that I love to do for you or to you, you know what I'm saying? I would want my partner to feel the same way when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel that. So do you have any advice for anybody who is with a woman who does not want to receive foreplay because she's self-conscious? Like, if a woman is not comfortable enough to receive foreplay from a man, what should a man do to make her comfortable?
That's a thing? Women don't like foreplay?
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't know if you heard us earlier. We had someone DM us like yesterday, and then I had a friend from when we were like 16. She always told me she doesn't like men.
That's wild. I mean, you know what? No judge zone. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people are who they are. There's your interest, there's likes. But I've never ran into that. But I mean, if you have to deal with that, depending on how far you guys are in the relationship. If you really love that person, then you know you gotta compromise. Like, you know, you gotta accept it for what it is. You know, eventually, maybe later on down the road, slowly but surely, you know, you start introducing her to it and like let her know, hey, look, this is the thing. Like, you may like it. You know, like slowly but surely walk her through the steps of, you know, maybe being acceptance to that. But
Yeah.
I never dealt with that type of shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little wild, but it's a thing.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I've dealt with situations where a girl just doesn't like giving head. Like, I've been in those
Yeah.
type of situations, and you know that's never fun. But at the end of the day, like, again, if you really like the person, if it's a real connection there, then you're going to do whatever it is to make sure like your partner is comfortable, regardless. So it is what it is.
Okay.
Period. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mouse. We have to jump into the second half of the live so it doesn't cut out on us. So thank
All
you.
right.
We
Appreciate
appreciate
y'all,
your
man.
mouse
Love the show.
perspective.
Peace.
Yes.
Let's
Thank
talk about
you.
it.
Yeah, let's talk
Yes.
about it. I enjoyed Mouse's perspective and I wanted to get more. I had a couple more questions for him, but I was so sure that it was about to end because 901 approached us and I was like, fuck, I can't have it cut out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did enjoy his perspective on it. I do want to know from any men in the comments. So like we've described the places that we like to be touched as women, but like what about a man? So like we know you guys of course like head, and we know you guys like butt play, and if you don't like butt play, it's because you haven't tried it. But and then that's okay if you just don't want to try it, right? It's fine. But like what stimulates you as far as foreplay for a man other than head? I'd love to know.
What are some things that you have done to a man that you have found?
Well, for sure, licking the ear.
Damn, girl, you wouldn't even let me finish giving you that question.
Sorry, I knew
like,
you were
damn, okay.
Yeah, like licking the ear, kissing on the neck, you know, kissing slowly down your stomach type shit, and head, and then booty play.
Booty play. So, she says, I like to, Ashley Marie said, oh my God, I had one guy who liked to get his ear inside to be licked. When you bite me, nipple sucking. So, you know, I've had my partner like his nipple play with, or my partner like you kiss around like the thigh area, like getting closer and closer, but you don't do it. Of course, I think the ear and the neck is like a go-to for like anybody.
But think about it. So like I said, we're all human, right? So our bodies are going to in a way react the same. Women enjoy anal. I've come from anal, right? Why wouldn't a man enjoy that if that's where his fucking G spot is in his ass?
We going back to the bubble
Yes,
talk?
I'm just saying that's one thing, right?
Leave it up to Broja to bring it back to the butt talk.
I'm just saying. I'm saying how it brings me back to the fact that we are all like the same. I enjoy the top of my thigh, my inner thighs getting kissed on. We all enjoy our neck and our ears. We all enjoy
like
our
your
nipples.
toes being sucked?
I like my toes being sucked depending on the moment.
I love my toes being sucked. Like in the moment, of course, like don't just walk by the couch and like start sucking on my toes. Like it's not, I'll fucking donkey kick you, bitch. But I mean, like if we're in the mood, I love my toes being sucked. I love.
Let me say this though. If we're in the middle of foreplay, I don't like my toes being sucked. But if we're having sex missionary and you start sucking
and
my
toes, feet are on your chest,
yeah. But I don't like it as a form of foreplay. I can say that I'll probably like be in my head too much and be like, okay, this nigga needs to stop.
So there has to already be penetration going on for you to enjoy that.
Yeah. Or maybe even if you're like playing with me, like, and then you put my toes in your mouth while your hand is on my pussy, maybe that could be okay. But overall, like, oh, someone said kissing turns me on.
A good
kissing,
kiss.
Yeah, I love it. It's a very underrated thing. Like, you know, as far as foreplay goes. But bitch, what? And we understood it when we were younger because we weren't just jumping into sex, right? When we're
Yeah.
teenagers and we're just kissing, it's like, wow, that felt so good. That was so nice.
I'm ready to lose my virginity. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But like as adults, we don't appreciate it as much, I think. But I think kissing is, you know, really good. I'm just very like particular about kissing people and the moments that I'll kiss you. Like,
Okay, so let's go up and read some of the responses from the men. I know I said, you know, they like Money Mason said he likes being bit, licking the ear, nipple sucking. Hold on, let me scroll, girl. When you pound my chest like King Kong, hole on top of me. All right.
wow, on top of me, I think he
A
meant.
while on top of me. So I'm gonna punch my nigga in the chest tonight and see if that works. Like, I'm just gonna fucking punch
Whose dick is this?
I'm gonna try it out. Choking back feels good as fuck. Okay.
Choking. Why did we talk about choking? Because like, yes, I love choking while sex, but like certain foreplay, it could be really good too. Like,
yeah, like, but choking for me, a lot of people don't know how to do it. Like, it has to be the right moment, the right time, and the right way. Don't
but
just
you know, like start fucking killing you, right?
yeah, like you gotta ease into it. Like,
yeah.
if you like, you know.
I love choking so much though that it's like that's the one thing where if you do it wrong, I'm not gonna stop you.
She's just gonna like lay the fuck out. See,
No, I'm gonna give you a little tap and be like, all right, like loosen up a little bit, but don't stop. You know?
I like choking more than I like being choked. But I like being choked too. Like, it has to be, like you said, like being penetrated and being choked is nice, but
yeah.
also during foreplay is nice too. You just gotta know when it's necessary.
And how?
We had another viewer say, and it's HVL Prosper. He said eye contact. Oh.
So that brings me back to that clip I saw with, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, Key Glock is his name. He's a rapper. He said, I don't remember what he said, but the women were saying they don't prefer their partner to look them in the eye while they're getting head. And I think he was saying that's okay with him, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me.
Oh my God! Like, look me in my face. Like, well, I like to look my man like in his eyes when I'm doing something for him, and I feel like it makes it. They'll have to like look away just so that they don't get too aroused from it. Like, oh shit! If I look this bitch in the eyes, I'm fucking letting off. Like,
well, you know what? I kind of agreed with the woman a little bit. It's like, when you're eating my pussy, like, you can look at me for a second, but look away. Like, go back to focus on what you're doing because the facial expression that you're giving me is not given. So I don't care.
Oh, but I mean, you know? I don't know, bitch. I'm a little chunky, so if that nigga's down there, he can't look me in the eyes. So there ain't no eye looking going on.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, but still, bitch, like, so for that. But if I'm sucking dick, I know I possibly look funny too, right? Your dick's in my mouth, I'm sucking it.
They love that shit though.
But I like to look at you when I'm sucking your dick. I just don't want you looking at me the same while you're eating my pussy. Like, it's two different things. I want to make that eye contact with you when I'm down there, but when you're down there, I'd rather you keep your eyes where they belong. Just focus. It's like,
are you reading these comments?
Oh no.
If I'm giving head, all I'm seeing is belly and cat. Oh shit.
Yo, someone said let's talk about being spit on. Let's talk about it.
Yes, I was literally gonna read that next, so I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear what you have to say first.
Don't spit on me. I don't like being spit. Like, I'll spit on you. Don't spit on me. Don't spit in my mouth. Wait. I'll spit on you.
Oh my God, really? Sis, I'm like the literal entire opposite. Don't ask me to spit in your mouth because I'm not gonna do it, but you can spit in my mouth.
No, I'll spit on you, bitch, but you ain't spitting on me.
I'm so different. That's crazy. Like, I'm just completely opposite.
Like, the whole like mouth thing, the oral thing, no. I'm not
Yeah,
sharing.
but see, that's what I was saying. Like, how it's like, oh, there's like, the kissing thing. It's like, I'm also not kissing you if your mouth, it's like boundaries, right? But like, if I love you and I'm feeling you and we're fucking like great or
Okay,
like,
what about spitting on the cat? Because I know you said before that you don't like getting head and then spitting on it. Like, this
no.
shit is wet enough
My
already. You
shit,
do not
exactly.
need
That's
to
what I was about
spit.
to say. It lubes itself up. So if you have to spit on it, you're doing something wrong. Like I don't like that. I do not like that.
Do you
Um,
spit on the dick?
I was just about to say
Yeah.
that. So I just started because it's like, okay.
They love
uh,
that shit though. You
yeah,
gotta
they
spit on the
love it,
dick.
right? And I've been told, but it's like my whole life spit has been a thing for me. It's like my very first fight ever was a girl who spit at me. She didn't spit on me, but she spit at me. I was in like fucking first grade, bitch.
But you want to be
Like,
spit on.
but it's I don't want to be spit on. Don't spit
Like you
on me, bitch.
catching spit,
Spit
girl.
in my mouth, and you got to do it in a way. Like there's a process to this shit, and people who know, right? But so I did though be like, okay, like I'll spit on the dick, but in a way. I'm not just like hockering up shit and spitting on the dick and sucking it back up like some porn shit. I'm going to gag myself to
Yeah,
to
to create
to
the spit.
bring the spit. That's how I'll spit on a dick, but I will not spit directly on a dick. I think it's not, and then suck it up. Like I'm not doing that. I'm
But you'll
sorry.
let somebody spit in your mouth. And
Yeah.
that's not nasty. You're fucking weird. Like,
I gotta be super turned on though. Like I gotta be like in my fucking freakiest moment, or else I will fucking throw up on you. And I gotta tell you to do it. You can't just do it. Like if you just do it, the sex is probably done. I'll probably throw up. I gotta tell you. It's very weird. I'm a very
see, I don't
weird
want you to spit
individual.
on like on me, like on my vagina, but bitch, like I'm spitting on the dick, I'm gagging, I'm making it, and like that's one thing. Like my man, they like it sloppy. It's Chinese space for me. I don't know which face I made, because I might have been reading comments or it might have been the one
Listening to
where you
me.
confuse the fuck out of me. It's disgusting to spit on a dick, but he can spit in my
Well,
mouth.
no, okay, this because look, it's like when you gag on a dick and spit on it, it's almost like a clear liquid, right? When you spit on a dick from just like, okay, I'm gonna spit, it's like actual spit. Am I making sense?
I'm spitting. I'm like my man like loves that, and I don't think I think men like that because men like porn.
They do. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
They do like it because that's what the bitches do in the porn. But I'm like, okay, bitch, well then I'm not a fucking porn star. I can make this shit nasty the way I can, but I'm not going to hawker up spit and fucking suck it back up off your dick. No, but what I will do, like, girl,
I'll just gag on it to like create
for
spit.
sure though, but and you know what I was about to say, it creates a wetter version of it. Like
Of course.
I'll send you a video. I'm not going to because there's dick in it and you're not allowed to see it. But if I sent you
I
a
can
video,
see a dick video.
okay, but it's not. It's like a known dick. You want to see the known dick?
Oh no, I don't want to see no dick.
Exactly. I didn't think so.
I thought you.
It's me.
I don't want to see no known dick, bitch. I thought you meant like some internet dick. Don't send me somebody I know's dick. I don't want to see that shit. Keep that shit over there.
It is so wet from that versus if I spit on it, I don't think it's the same version of wet. So I prefer to do it my way. And I think most men would prefer it that way also if they knew what I was talking about. Like, it's just a way, it's fucking wet, bitch. It's wet.
Men just like their fucking head sloppy.
Yeah.
They want it sloppy, messy. They want all that shit.
But I'm not giving you a hawker on your dick. You can go ask the next bitch. You can go find a porn star before.
Yo, if somebody ever had to like hawk before they spit, I would be dog. Like, see, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, if you allow somebody to spit in your mouth, one day they're gonna hawk that shit the fuck up, dog. No.
That's what I'm saying. And even though they wouldn't do that though, China, like it's a process to that. It's like
I don't know. I will, bitch. Like, okay, maybe I'll get drunk and think about doing it. But the moment that shit lands in my mouth, I'm gonna be like, I'm
no.
done.
Listen, I will be honest. So, like I said, I have to ask for it because there was a time where it happened and I was not ready for it, and I was like,
oh no.
I gagged.
Oh no,
I
baby, I
fucking
will.
gagged, bitch. I was like, did you really just do this? But then I had mentioned it the following day, like, don't do that unless I asked you to, because
I wasn't ready.
yeah, I wasn't ready. For fucking sure, bitch. Let's read some of these comments so I see everybody's going off and I haven't been.
Go ahead.
All right, you can't do it. You see me occupied.
Oh, you said let's do it, bitch. I was doing some comments right now.
That's what I want you to do. Read the comments.
I
Oh, you
wasn't
were
reading.
commenting. Okay. No, no. Someone said I like spitting in the mouth. Boo. Oh, tongue out. Someone said, Lynette said, yes, Brosia, tongue out, mouth wide open. Yes, daddy. Like, exactly. That's how you create the spit on a dick that's even enjoyable for yourself. And like I said, it's so much wetter for them versus than what they do in the pornos where it's like, oh, spit on my dick. And they just actually spit. Like they're spitting something out. It's no, I'm not doing that. And I don't give a fuck. Go get you a porn star, bitch.
Got you a porn star, baby. I could never.
HBO.
I don't know, dog. Like I can't. I don't know. Maybe if I'm drunk because I put
I
a
think
toe in
you
my
will
mouth when I
try.
was drunk, and I hate feet. I put a toe in my mouth,
Exactly.
and any
You
other
tried
time.
anal. This
What?
podcast has made you do some things, girl.
The podcast has made me do some things, but like I put the toe in my mouth completely on my own, and the next morning I literally woke up like, why did I do that? It was unnecessary. He didn't even like it. He was just like, this bitch wants to suck a toe. I'm gonna give her a toe. Let's try. You know what I mean? He was like, let me shut this bitch up. Like,
Hey, that's a good question. I wonder if so men, you can comment if your bitch just started sucking on your toe in the middle of y'all just starting to get nasty, how would you feel?
would
'Cause
you suck a toe?
um
I love how I'm saying a toe, like just one toe. Would you suck one toe,
because it's
bitch?
the big toe, right?
I mean, what
You
are
know
you
what?
suck on the little toe? Yo.
You know what? You could put like the big one in your mouth or all four of the little ones. I can't say that I wouldn't put a toe in my mouth, bitch. Like, there's not too many things I won't explore and try, you know?
Wait, didn't we have a conversation? Hold on.
I've ate.
Didn't we have a conversation about somebody stepping on somebody's head while they were getting hit from the back?
Did we?
I think we did.
I feel like someone said that, but we didn't talk about it. Like, someone in our comments said it.
What would you do if a nigga hit you from the back? If somebody hit you from the back
I would
and
be
put
like,
the
that's right,
yeah,
daddy.
just do it. Just, yeah,
Hurt me?
that's. And then the next day, like, damn, you didn't have to do me like that. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
my neck kind of hurt now. But a toe in the mouth, so you'd be down for a toe in the mouth.
It's not that I wouldn't be down or I would. I mean, yeah, I guess if the moment called for it, but like,
A
it's not
clean
something.
toe, like straight out the shower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And okay, let me be clear real quick. I've put my nigga's toe in my mouth on some like playing around shit, right? But sexually, I don't think I've ever done it. If he wanted it, would I do it? For sure. It's not nothing
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
like off
if
of
you
my
walk
list.
around the house, put a toe in your mouth, Brosia, for fun, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
Sexually, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I would try it if he wanted me to, but I've never done it sexually thus far. I've
Money
only done
Mason
it
is
like
done.
playing.
Money Mason's
Yeah.
done with this conversation. Like, okay, okay. He's like the animal kingdom. Fucking pound on his chest like King Kong and growl like a fucking tiger. But
Lion.
he draws the line at toe sucking, okay?
Yeah, that's crazy. So, okay, since it's so nasty, would you suck a bitch toes? Because what's the fucking difference? Like,
Would I
let's
suck
talk
a
about
woman's
that.
toes?
No, I'm talking about Money Mason.
Oh.
Yeah. He put the gorilla emoji.
He's sucking toes.
He's definitely sucking toes. Easy Esco said shot time. I've been ready for a shot for a minute. So let me get my water. Fucking hear all that dead skin and mouths walk. Okay. So
Your
since
bitch
you
don't
want
get
to
a.
be so specific, let's talk about a woman that you fall in love with, and you're willing to eat. You put a giraffe. You're willing to eat her pussy, but she's fucked XYZ people prior to you, and maybe not with a condom. What makes the difference of fucking dead skin on a fucking toe? Like, you're gonna eat some pussy that's been ran through a little bit, which is totally fine. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like you should definitely. I mean, like nobody's telling you to suck dirty toes. Like you should wash your feet and get them done, and then do your thing.
I mean, okay, but even if not, like I've had a nigga put my feet in his mouth and I didn't even
Dirty.
just get out the shower. I took a shower maybe like 3 hours ago and I walked around the house a little bit and now we're fucking.
Yeah, but you take
Whatever.
care of your feet.
You like my feet?
I do like your feet.
Thank you. I like your feet too. Same. You do too.
Thank you. I was gonna say now. Say I do too. Like,
yeah. No, I really do genuinely like your feet, but.
Thank you. We should take like feet pics.
Yeah, maybe like some fetish stuff. There's a there's a OnlyFans for feet type shit. If you want to sign
You got
up.
y'all with them feet pics, okay?
Yeah.
Somebody said I had someone suck my toe with park sand on it. He was sucking, not you.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It's like, yeah, baby, get the sand off me. I'm okay with that. I'm fucking okay with that, if I'm being honest.
What? Somebody sucking your feet if they're dirty? Are you sucking feet when they're dirty?
Why are your feet so dirty though? You know, like there was like, okay, I took a shower earlier and I walked around a little bit, right around the crib, but like dirty feet, that's different.
You were like, why are your feet fucking dirty though? Like, there's no excuse, bitch. Clean your fucking feet, okay?
I mean,
don't go outside kicking rocks and then expect somebody to put your fucking toes in their mouth.
We ain't sucking no dirty toes, but are you sucking toes at all? Because you kind of making it like you're not. T-Baby, don't act like,
He sucks toes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to call all y'all niggas out. Like,
yeah, Money Mason, he sucks toes.
Money Mason
Ashley Marie sucks toes. Fernando A12 sucks toes. Easy Esco sucks toes. King TRX sucks toes.
Sucks toes.
Yeah, everybody sucking toes.
We suck toes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you guys for that. Money Mason said, fuck out of here. He's not having it. I definitely think he would put some feet in his mouth though.
Girl.
To sucking toes, sis.
The sucking toes, eating gooch, and foreplay.
Yeah.
Woof. No, I couldn't suck toes. I ain't never been a foot type of dude. See, I've got my dude to love feet. He didn't like feet before, but I have pretty feet. I take care of them.
You do have nice feet.
Thank you.
But you know what? I think it's beyond that because, like I said, I know men who have said, "Oh, I don't eat pussy. I'll never eat pussy," and then turn around and eat pussy, and it's not. Won't even.
Yeah, like I feel like when you feel like strongly,
you're in love with, yeah.
Yeah, like when you really feel for somebody, like you want to experience all of them. And I know what you're laughing at. Somebody, like he's wilding.
Let's read it. Easy Esco said, always wanted to raw dog a female from the back and put my toes in her mouth.
See, like that's different. Like,
do your thing. It's like almost equivalent to like stomping on her head while you're fucking her from the back.
But you know what? I said step on her head. I didn't say stomp. If somebody is stomping on my head, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Like, put a little bit of pressure on my head with your foot. Hey, that's one thing. If you start stomping, I'm gonna fight.
Hold on. So you're down. You're down.
I'm down. Like, yeah, like I'm down to have a foot on my head during sex. Don't stomp though. Who the fuck is? Why would you stomp on my head?
Okay, don't be fucking literal, bitch. Damn. All right, so step on your head. So he could like pull your hair while he's also stepping and cracking you from the back.
You know what? I've done some pretty crazy shit with my partner, so.
I love how the creating anarchy behind you looks like your ears. It's
Oh,
very
my
cute.
horns.
Hmm.
Right here.
It's gonna
Yeah, and
start.
I did shout out Ashley Siebert for this one and Exo Medusa for brochures. They did a lovely job.
Hmm. Okay.
And Lynette said she was the one who got her head stomped on.
Oh, was it her?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm down for that. I'm
You're down to get your head stomped on.
okay, not stomped on because you're literal as fuck, right, bitch? But I'm down for the freakiest, nastiest, roughest shit for sex. Like, I will say that. I'm fucking down, except for hawkering on.
Wait, where do you draw the line with sex? That's what I want to know.
Where do I draw the line?
Like, what are some things that you just can't get behind?
Literally, I can get behind anything except I'm not about to spit on it in a nasty way. There's a method to my spitting, and I'm okay with it, and my partners have been okay with it. That's my thing.
And anything else you're down for?
Anything else, I'm down to at least try once. Oh, and eating ass. I'm not eating ass.
So you never tried to eat ass?
No.
You hesitated.
I said no.
You fucking hesitated, Broja.
I've never tried to eat ass. I'm not eating ass. Like I will eat the gooch.
I will eat the gooch, but I won't eat the ass. So I draw the line at do not shit on my chest. I am not shitting on your chest.
Okay, bitch. Okay, if you go there with it, I have some boundaries. But regular like shit, like the natural regular what most people do, like I'm not eating ass. Like not even the creamy.
Yeah, no.
Ass.
I draw the line at eating ass. I don't, and it's okay if you don't want to eat my ass because I don't eat your ass. That's a mutual agreement, baby. I don't like my ass being eaten, so
yeah.
I'm okay with.
I like my ass being played with, but eating it.
So you like a little?
I could go without it.
You like a little thumb in the butt?
Oh my god! So, like, bitch, if you like a dick in the butt, you definitely like a thumb in the butt, right? But, so I was in the shower and like my butt was being played with while my pussy was being played with, and it was so good. And I think like, if I'm not mistaken, that was like the first time ever they were stimulated simultaneously.
Both?
Yeah, at the same time. And I loved it, but it was like, it was good. So that's nice. That's
yeah, no, I'm not putting my mouth on no ass. I'm not.
And it wasn't inside, so it wasn't like penetration of the ass. So that's like a form of foreplay too, right? It's like you're just playing with the butthole. Remember how I said you massage the butthole?
Yeah. But I mean, even like penetration with fingers, even like your mouth, basically anything is foreplay unless it's penis being penetrated into the vagina.
So let me ask you this. The post that I shared earlier about a man being anally pleased, regardless of which way that goes, how do you feel about that? Like a man who, say, enjoys being pegged. Do you feel like that makes him gay?
Okay, so I mean, we touched on it a little earlier, and even when you know, we had Mouse come on, Judge Free Zone, like for me, I whatever you enjoy, and I don't think anything is gay unless it's going on between two men, and I don't think or two women, you know, whatever the right term, lesbian, whatever.
So would you peg
if a woman is pegging a man or doing something to him to penetrate his ass, whether or not I'm into that or I would do it for my man is another thing. However, I don't think it's gay if a man likes that.
But would you do it to your man? Would you be down for that if he asked you?
So the type of men that I'm into, I don't think would ask me that. I'm into.
Regardless, let's say it just turned out and they just came to you one time and was like, yo, you know what? We should explore our sex life like this. Peg me. Would you do it?
You're gonna have to get me drunk.
Oh, but you would consider.
If I was drunk, I consider anything. If you get me drunk enough, I consider anything. Like
don't tell the world
like,
that.
Huh?
So don't tell the world.
Well, yeah. Don't. That's not for everybody to know. I
No,
consider.
we're only gonna show this to the world, but you know what?
But no, like I don't consider anything from strangers. Like you know me, bitch. If I'm drunk, I don't even like people more than when I'm sober. However, like if my man really wanted to, I'm I'm very open and pleasing. Like I don't like you're gonna have to pay me to peg you. But
Okay,
if you
but
want
I
me
don't
to
think
like put a
so. If
thumb on your butt,
considering you just said what you said, I don't think that they would have to pay you. If your partner truly wanted it and you were drunk, I think you'd be
to
like,
peg.
you know what, fuck it, let's go. I think you would be
Yeah, but I
down.
think if a man asked you to peg him, it would sober you up a little bit. No, you'd be like, whoa. Like maybe I put a thumb in your butt. Maybe I'll like do something like that. But to peg a man, like to put a strap on like and actually penetrate a man, you're gonna not be drunk anymore, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is really fucking going on.
This is happening.
This is happening.
Yeah.
All that shit you was talking.
I personally wouldn't be able to do it. I would probably laugh and be like,
Yeah.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to pay me to do that. Like,
Yeah, I
but
would have to be paid
anything
for that.
else.
And then I don't know how we would carry on, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
But that's what I'm saying.
but I
Like, the
could
type
play
of men
with your
I'm
ass.
into.
Yeah.
I don't think. If they did, but I wouldn't judge them. I would just say no.
For sure. Same. Money Mason said, what about getting smacked?
Smacked? I get smacked all the time. Like, I get smacked around. So, but I'm saying like I love that shit. I love like that rough shit during sex. I like giving it more than I like receiving it though. But I like it both ways. Like
that's so interesting because you say the same thing about what choking, right?
yeah, no, I like it, but yeah. I like okay. So
you prefer to be the one doing than getting.
Yeah, well, you know, I tend to be more attracted to more men who are more masculine. You know, so there is some sort of like being submissive going on. So when the
I was about
roles
to say,
switch,
so bitch, then how do you fucking be like, okay, I enjoy this?
But that's what I'm saying. So when the roles are switched during sex, it's different. You know what I mean? Like it's different, it's new. So it's like now you're in charge. That's where my pleasure comes from. It. Like don't get me wrong, I love being big. I love
that's
being
why you say you're down the peg.
my hair being pulled. I like it. But when it's the other way around, I enjoy it more. But I still enjoy it being done to me.
So I personally have let me make sure I'm telling the truth. Yeah. I have never smacked a man during sex. I've been smacked.
Girl, try it.
Right.
You smack a nigga when you smack buddy around normally, you might as well do it during sex.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I might really enjoy it. But you know what? It's like during sex, I prefer to be dominated.
Submit.
Even if I'm, yeah, exactly. Submit. Even if I'm on top, like choke me while I'm on top. You know, like that's my thing. So I'll choke you. Like I've choked a man, but I have never smacked a man. But I've been smacked plenty. I've been smacked to the point of like smack me and hit me, and I've had black eyes or pop blood vessels, right? Like I've been fucked up from it, from enjoying the sex, but I've never done that to a man, and I don't think that. It's not that I wouldn't, because I would if I was asked, but I don't care to, because I like to be the submissive one while I'm having sex until there's that brief moment of, okay, I'll take control, right? And even if I'm on top and I'm taking control in that sense, I still want you to dominate me from the bottom.
Yeah, you know, so you like for me, I guess normally with sex, they're more of the alpha. Like, don't get me wrong, like we're not choking. Like, I'm not gonna choke you every time we have sex, but when that occurs, it's so different and it's so out of the norm that I get more of an arousal from that. I mean, like I've told you before, like girl, the neck around the belt and you're holding it when you're on top, you got to try it.
That's one of the things that's definitely on my bucket list, bitch. I have to do that because what? But then it's like I might kill you because if it's feeling
you might like look up, they might be tapping.
And you're like let go. I'm like, wait, I'm not letting go yet. Like I'm not done. And then fuck it. Now you're dead and I'm sorry.
And now you're dead and I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, but I don't know. I just prefer being dominated. So I've never considered even smacking a man, but
Just do
I've
it. Just
choked.
smack him around. See how it feels. Just do it. Tonight, just smack him around. See how
I
it
might
feels.
laugh.
Just do it.
I
Laugh.
might.
Oh my God, you're loading. Are you good?
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. So let me go up and read some of these comments. I don't even want to know, bro. What are we laughing at?
Ashley Marie said.
Don't even do it. Don't even read that shit. If a man ever farts in my fucking mouth, I'm not. If a man ever farts in my mouth,
No, not even that one. She said if someone
oh,
says she said if someone says "rar" to me while during sex, I'll call it quits and just laugh.
yo, we had somebody say they growl during sex, that they enjoy growling during sex, and I don't know what I would
Wait, she
do.
said growling is sexy, so I don't get it, girl. You said you would call it quits, but you say it's sexy. Hitting it from the side, talking about "rar." I don't know
So
how you feel
Ashley
about.
Marie said, have y'all ever thought about fire play or wax play or even sharabi?
What is sharabi?
Yeah, Ashley Marie, touch on what sharabi is. But fire play or wax play, I'm down to do some wax play.
I've never tried it, but like I said, I love to be hurt during sex.
Yes.
So I would certainly
Do some wax
100%.
play.
What? Pour that fucking wax on me, and I'll probably tell you to pour more. I'll probably tell you
Yeah,
pour it
just
on
do
my
it.
face.
Your face. He better not touch your face, bitch.
I'm
Don't do
telling
it.
you, I'm just saying, I would get crazy with it. Like I love that being hurt shit.
Put that shit in my eye. Like what? Like
Put it in my eye. You know what? Let's try my ear. Let's try.
TMF baby said, would you be tied up and can't move a muscle?
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that goes with trusting your partner. I mean, I have a real big issue with not being able to breathe and trusting somebody with my breath, if that makes sense. But I mean, if I trust the person entirely, I'm with it. I'm with it.
So I don't
Smack
even
my
see you
ass
having,
and call me Sally, baby, because
I don't even see you having sex with somebody you don't trust though. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm for sure down to be tied up.
She's like, I don't gotta trust you. I'm down.
No,
Like,
no. I'm saying if we're gonna have sex, like, yeah, you can tie me up because I've been to a place with you where I'm even comfortable giving you my body. So yeah, we could explore that. Like, you don't have to be my husband or man for 4 years. Like, I'm willing to experience sex with someone who I'm willing to have sex with, if that makes sense.
yeah.
For sure. But let's talk about people who are not good at foreplay. Let's talk about the times where you've received foreplay for maybe like a long period of time and it just wasn't given.
I just like, I don't end up having sex if the foreplay's not good.
Yeah, someone said
I'm
you
not
like
putting you
improving
on my
porn.
roster, on my thing, if it's not
All right,
given.
but so is that you saying that you've never had sex without foreplay being involved?
Let me think.
Girl.
I mean, for the first time, you know, the official. No, I've never had sex without foreplay being involved. There's always been
Wow.
something. There's always been something that leads up to having sex.
Okay, so are we talking about kissing as far as foreplay or
No, like other
actual
foreplay.
foreplay?
Anybody
Okay.
I've ever had sex with, there's definitely foreplay. Like, definitely foreplay. Like, receiving is definitely something I always get before giving or giving my choke chop to anybody. I'm mad as fuck I said choke chop too, bitch. So
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm mad as fuck. Me with my broken ass thumb on here.
No, I've had foreplay before that is like, this is not given. So, and even if we did or didn't have sex, I made it clear that it wasn't given. I've also had foreplay where, and this was from a woman though, that I've faked it for her. You know, like, oh, you're doing great, honey.
Okay, if a bitch ever called me honey
No, I
while we're
did.
fucking
Oh
around,
my God, you're the most literal person I know. I didn't call her honey, bitch. Damn.
not you
I
literal.
was making a Mean Girls reference. I'm mad you didn't pick that up, but
But
okay.
I've watched Mean Girls like once. I only watch movies like one time and I absolutely love them. But
That's
I will say
cool.
this: not you talking about literal. And every topic we come up with, you're like, but I don't do that. And it's like, Rojo.
But you always get literal, and I always tell you don't get literal. That's not being
I
literal.
do.
That's being
I
personal.
do.
You get literal.
I do get you get
Yeah,
personal. I get literal. I'd be
exactly.
like, yeah, no, I
I'd be
get
like,
literal as
no,
fuck.
no, I wouldn't do that. So that's not a fucking thing. And you'd be like, well, did you just say that? Bitch, I was just playing.
Damn, bitch, you taking it too fucking serious.
Yeah. Okay. Someone said, or Money Mason said, what if you start role play, get tied up, thrown in the trunk, then I drive you to the Marriott and take you upstairs and dominate? And HBO Prosper said, I think she
Put
gonna
me in
think
the
she.
trunk, and I'll probably be dead when you open the fucking trunk because I can
Wait.
like.
HBO Prosper said, I think she gonna think she being kidnapped, bro.
Yeah, like what? Like if Buddy puts me in a trunk, is like I'm
My
gonna be mad.
anxiety would kill me. Like
That's
that's
what I'm
it.
saying. I can't do it. Don't do
I'm
that.
claustrophobic. I'm anxious. I don't put me in a trunk unless you want to
Yeah,
put me in a trunk.
put me like
If
in the
you get
back
in the
seat.
trunk with me and you maybe want to hit
Yeah,
me from the side, I think I might be down.
yeah.
But
Put me
I'm
like in the passenger seat, tied up. I'll be all
tied
right with
up.
that.
Yeah,
Crack the window so I get some air.
yeah. Oh, you know what? How do you feel about the little vibrator that goes like, I guess, on your pussy, and there's your partner has like a control to it? And a lot of
I want to
people.
try that.
Yeah, me too. I've always thought about it. Like they'll be at dinner and the person just like stimulates them right there and then.
We have to try that and give it a review. We should do that.
We should.
We should.
All
TMF
right, bet
Baby
it's
said, do
on
you
our
like
agenda.
including toys?
Um, I'm not opposed to toys. I do enjoy toys. I did have an experience with a woman who used toys and it just was not given. I think that the person has to know how to use the toy on you to make it feel good. Like I guess it just all stems down to the person knowing how to touch a person. Because the time that I've had multiple toys used on me, it was like, oh no, 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 I can't go without this. I can't even get there. And then there's been a time with my partner where it's like we used the toy, and it was like, woo, this shit is hitting.
Yeah.
Go get it. Next time it's
Go
like
get
go
it.
get that
Yeah.
toy. So I'm not opposed, but I've had bad experiences and good experiences for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think toys definitely have to be brought out for somebody who understands your body to begin with. Because you got to know how to work it yourself and
Yeah.
with the toy. Like, it can't just be like, yeah, it definitely has to be somebody who understands your body. I recently introduced toys into my sex life, and I like it.
Yeah.
But it's with somebody who knows my body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's super
And
important.
yeah, it is.
Or
And
you know what? It's like there's people who know your body and then there's people who know the female anatomy, period.
that,
Like
yeah.
they don't even have to know you, but they know what to do with a woman. And that's
And you know
also
what?
beautiful.
Like, I think that that's very important. Like, speaking on foreplay, it's if you don't know how to do it, if you're not getting the reaction that you like, if you're not getting, if you don't know, you don't have confidence in giving foreplay, then you probably can be better at it.
Yeah.
You should definitely do your research because the woman anatomy is not fucking easy. It's not easy. Even women don't know their body until they do.
And there's also a thing, women know their body, but they won't know the next woman's body. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've had a woman touch me and I'm just like,
what the fuck?
yeah, like why
Yeah.
why doesn't she know what to do? And then like it's been during like a threesome, then it's like I get touched by this man and it's like he got it, like,
yeah.
so
But if you know the anatomy, like the like the gifs of it, like the basics of it. If you're fucking having foreplay, go fucking Google some shit, YouTube some shit. Yes. Watch some
Your best
porn and
friend.
pay attention.
Yeah, like for sure. But something, I would feel super confident touching a woman just because, like I said, I can make myself come in like less than a minute.
But don't you think, like, I mean, I think a lot of people think because they can make themselves come that they know how to, like you said, like a woman may know how to touch herself, but not know how to touch other women, like other
Well,
women.
but that's the thing.
We,
I think that women don't focus on the spots of another woman because you think you're in the right spot. You got to pay attention. If I
yes, you
touch,
gotta know, read responses.
I would touch a woman the way I touch myself, and I could get her in under a minute. I'm sure of it because
Under a minute, okay, girl. Next time
I'm
I'm gonna have to put
confident
you on a
about it.
timer. FaceTime me and be like, China, starting now. Like,
She's saying that, guys, but she wants me to test it out on her. Let's
no,
talk
don't do
about it.
it. I'll be like, oh my God, yes. And then when it's done, I'd be like, I cannot look at you anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I swear I was thinking that. Like,
I'd be like, creating anarchy is over.
if we
It's
ever
done.
got to where we started, we would be like, oh no, bitch.
Yeah, it's done. I wouldn't be able to look at you
Yeah.
again.
No,
would
but
not.
really, I think that it really depends on the woman giving a fuck about the next one. Like taking your time. I don't mean so much giving a fuck, but taking your time. If you actually focus on the body and the body parts, you can make it happen the same way you make it happen for yourself. A man, I'll give him some leeway because it's like you don't have a pussy. But us, we should know how to make each other come.
Okay, so let
I've
me
been
ask you this.
disappointed by a woman.
Speaking on that, let me ask you this. So do you feel like, okay, you know, somebody's giving you foreplay, do you appreciate them asking if you like it? Like, oh, is this working? Like,
there's a thin line, right? I'd rather talk about it prior. I'd rather not talk about it so much during. But I will guide you and I will, you know.
But what if you're not talking because whatever, you're awkward? It's like, okay, whatever.
It's not going to be awkward for me if we're having sex, though. It's like, I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to speak up.
Yeah, but there could be a point where I'm frustrated. Like, why don't you get it? So then I won't say anything and I'm just like, stop it. So it's different scenarios. I didn't stop the woman that I speak of. I faked it. And I was just like, hurry up and finish. But then there were times where I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm not going to react to what you're doing. But I also didn't want to hurt her feelings. I guess a woman is just different.
I can respect a person who can tell that I'm not like enjoying it and saying,
yes,
you like this? Like, what can I do to make you feel better? Yeah. However, I don't want to walk you through it.
I don't want to have to walk you through it, but I did like grab the hand and move it over. And as soon as I let go of my hand, like I released.
She's not getting the picture.
You're moving it back to the place I just moved it from. You're not getting it. So then it's like, all right, I don't even want to do this with you no more. So I'm gonna be as
throw my hands up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be as uninterested and uninvolved as possible to make you fucking stop.
Yeah.
You know?
That's horrible.
It's horrible. It's happened. But you know, it's only ever happened with one woman in my entire life, and it was in my adulthood. So
that's crazy.
Shout out to all the women prior. You did your thing.
You did your thing. Yeah. Shout out to China. I don't even know I don't even remember that. Whatever.
You did a little razzle dazzle, girl.
But I don't even remember that this whole time. I've always told people that we never did.
Because we were fucked up, but we just did a little razzle dazzle and then we stopped. Like we
a little tap. What was it? A little tap.
Yeah, a little flicky flick.
Okay, so TMF Baby said, head means it's happening or you made me nut and I'm not trying to work that hard anymore. So do you think if somebody gives you head or you receive head, do you think that's like oh, we're definitely having sex, a go? Like if you give somebody head or you receive it, are you expecting sex? That's my question from that.
If I give somebody head and I want sex, it's like, whew, for sure. You know, but I've given head and then been like, in my head, it's like, okay, we're not having sex, but here's a little bit of head for you. And then it's like, all right, that was fun. Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
See you next time.
a little pat on the shoulder.
I've fucked people up, but I've also, you know, given head just for the sake of being on my period or, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, it's circumstantial, like you like to say.
Okay. That's what I was gonna say. Like I gotta stop trying to say everything's circumstantial. Yeah. But it really be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Y'all need to let me know when y'all get back on live.
Yeah, I was literally just reading that. Every Wednesday, Easy Esco. Every Wednesday, live at 8, and then we upload it to our YouTube. So you can always catch our old episodes by clicking the link in our bio and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Do not forget to subscribe and like our videos. Drop a comment if you have anything to say. We definitely appreciate it.
Yes, for sure.
I'm so happy to be back. Can I just say that? Like 2 weeks
Me
off,
too.
it felt like a fucking eternity. Like, can we talk about that? Like, what? Like that was,
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to take a little break
it
for the
was
holidays for our family, but I definitely missed
this.
our people. I missed it. Like
Yeah.
tonight, I was so excited to get on.
Yes. It's been
Visit that.
way too, like, 2 weeks feels like a long time. Like, it's like,
It
okay,
did.
it was only 2 Wednesdays, right? But it's like, okay, that was 14 days, bitch. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was a long time for me, and I was just so excited to get back to it. I'm so excited to come back again next Wednesday. Like, I'm so excited for all the things we have in store, all the changes, all the upcoming things that we talk about. Like, I'm excited.
Me too. Megan, we love you too. She's like one of
Megan,
our good supporters
yeah, she is.
since day one.
Shout out to everybody who came to our event. Our event was amazing. One of
Oh
many.
yes,
Yeah.
like, we didn't even touch on that. Our
Yeah.
fucking Creative Smile was amazing. We're still taking donations till December 14th, but literally everybody that showed up, like, round of applause for you guys for sure.
Yeah.
Like Megan, Mason, fucking, we had a lot of people.
Yeah, we did. A lot of people showed up and showed love. Like, everything we wanted out of that, it happened for us. And even with all the people that didn't come, it still happened for us. So it felt super good. And like I said, it's one of many events that we're gonna have. So just stay tuned.
For sure. Do you want to take a shot?
I do, but I want to force them into dropping black hearts
Yes.
before we do that. So if you want to see us take a shot before we go, drop some black hearts for creating Anarchy, for Creative Smile Project, for everything that we have in store. Like I said, we miss you guys so much. Shout out to XO.Medusa for my painting. Shout out to Ashley.Siebert for China's painting. We're just super excited to be back. There goes them black hearts, bitch. So let's go.
Yes, and if you guys take shots for us, you guys are more than welcome to take a picture and tag us. Take a boomerang, a shot, a video, and tag us.
We will post you.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm a rebel. Here's a red heart.
Do it.
Well, we do black hearts around here, but you know what? We'll take your red heart.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Cheers to Foreplay. To Foreplay Matters, to creating Anarchy being back, to me and you, to everything we stand for.
To our new followers. We had a lot of new followers. People.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys.
To being real as fuck.
Oof.
Okay, guys, so to sum up Foreplay, China, what would you say?
Foreplay matters. It's important. It's all about communication. And it means it's deeper than just sex when foreplay is involved. Being intimate is very important. It's understanding your partner, communicating without words, with words. Do it. Just do it, okay? Even if you don't like foreplay, your partner 9 times out of 10 enjoys foreplay.
But if you don't know that, it's super important. Like, my thing is, and I didn't know this growing up as a young woman, but as an adult, I just like know it and I live by it. Communicate. If the sex isn't hitting like you wanted to, you don't need to go out and find new sex. You can communicate someone into learning your sex language if y'all are in love and in a place, you know, like,
get your education.
Talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, Google it first. Like, what can I do to make it better? And Google it and try that out. Try new things. Explore your partner's body. Take your time with your partner's body. Patience is the number one thing in foreplay. Take your fucking time.
Yes. Learn your partner's body. Research.
Learn your partner's body. And again, if you don't want to talk about it, fucking Google it. Like, Figure it out, make it work. But we appreciate you guys once again. Another successful Wednesday. We cannot wait to see you guys again next week. Same time. Don't forget to click the link in our bio, subscribe to our YouTube, like and comment on our videos. We love you all. Until next
Good
time.
night.
Good night.